guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Death Breath, writing spoiler-free film reviews, sometimes celebrity interviews. Before we begin, please turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Hit all notifications, not personalized and not none, but all, so you always know my videos are coming. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my videos, and please like, so I appreciate it. Also, another interjection before we begin. Please check out my Instagram. I'm posting it right here. Yeah, please follow me on Instagram. I'd love it if you did. I post updates on videos. I post fun things I get, fun things I buy when I'm in collaboration with other people, and I post all my amazing friends that I love so much. You know who you are. Alright guys, so let's begin. Shark Night 2001, and apparently it's in 3D, unless you're watching it on Netflix. So, let's get into the good, which there is a good, believe it or not. Okay, so, the good. Chris Carmack. Chris Carmack, you might know him from the OC. He was the bully. He was Marissa Cooper, the main girl, boyfriend. His name was Luke, and he was the water polo jock, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, super ripped guy that was the bully, you know? And, he plays a bully in this movie with a slight accent, and he does a pretty good job. I mean, he delivers what he plays, and that's fantastic. And you could be like, he's typecast, and I'm like, yeah, but so is Danny Trejo, and everyone wants to see him. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad thing. Or so is Robert De Niro, or so is Al Pacino. They are literally playing themselves right now, and he does a great job. So, just to let you know, this movie's on Netflix, if you choose to watch the movie. So, the bad. Oh gosh, where do I begin? Okay, so Jaws came out about 45 years ago, as we were speaking last week, right? Or as I was speaking to you last week. Okay, you see the shark at the end of that film, and yeah, it looks rubbery, but it still looks scary. I wouldn't want to be told to get into the water and then have a mechanical shark on a rail appear there. I might scream, cry, and maybe have a heart attack while also urinating myself in the process, because as fake as that shark looked, it looks real still, you know? And with the cover of water and the way the texture hits rubber, it doesn't look fake. Not fake enough, okay? So Shark Night 3D... The biggest complaints are visuals and plot. So let's get into it. I know that, you know, if you look at like the definition of a B movie, typically it's like a strange subject matter, like aliens or giant ants or killer bugs or monsters or ghosts, right? And as a result, the movies tend to be terrible. Like, you know, case in point, if you were to watch any of those old movies, like any of the old 80 movies, like some of the Jason movies, not all of them, but some of them are just so awful. They really are. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm a fan of the character, and I probably like maybe 5 of his films in total, because they're just pretty bad. But it goes back, like, almost like, you know, like giant, you know, bug movies, like, you know, The Day the Earth Stood Still, or Ants, or, you know, things like that, where it's strange, unusual subject matter, but corny. Well, I feel like now things are different. Films might be categorized as B movies, but they're not. Like, for instance, you look at Insidious, right? What is it about? It's about ghosts, right? But there's nothing silly about that, right? Or if you look at a film like Alien, you can call that a B movie, right? You can call it a cheesy, corny film, but it's not. So the name still remains, but the definition isn't the same anymore. I mean, these obscure films that deal with obscure topics like aliens, monsters, ghosts, and demons and whatnot, they are high-quality films. They're legitimately good films for the most part. You know, I want to say that there's more films that are well done than what they are. So they're no longer really B movies like they were called. Now, back to the point, Shark Night is what a B movie is. And it was awful. I mean, if you watch like Deep Blue Sea, that's a well done film. If you watch Jaws or Jaws 2, it's a well done film. I mean, there's a plethora of other films that are well done. But then you have a movie like Shark Night, where everything about it is awful. The plot is awful. I mean, spoiler alert, but it's a little bit of a revenge story, and I'll leave it at that. You won't be able to figure out the pieces. The characters are as paper thin as they come. The pretty girl, the edgy girl that has tattoos and is covered in tattoos, yet just has one tramp stamp that's like this thin, that looks like it's more of a sticker than an actual tattoo. Tattoos, not, you know, tattooed person because of one tattoo. You have the cool jocks. I mean, gosh, like, you know, everyone. You have like the super jock who's the Superman. You know, it just, everyone's a caricature, and it's kind of annoying because I thought that this film could be better. You know, and Jaws set the standard so high that you'd expect something of that quality. I mean, even Deep Blue Sea, you have a bunch of biologists underwater trying to cure Alzheimer's. Like, that's a good idea. You know, it works. So, another critique about this film, aside from the plot being awful, is visually. Okay, this came out in 2011. So before you go, oh, it came out in 2011, well, let's go back 3 years, okay? Iron Man came out in 2008, okay? Iron Man looks fantastic today. They did such a good job. It still looks amazing. Why can't they make sharks in 2011 look good? They look awful. I mean, you have sharks leaping out of the water, biting people's faces off. You have sharks swimming through it. They look awful. They look like they were generated on like a Windows PC 2000. I mean, it's awful stuff. Windows 95, terrible. It's like, I don't understand what the deal is. It's like, how can a rubber shark from 45 years ago look better than every single shark in Shark Night? I mean, this is just atrocious. I was watching this and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool, Shark Night. I'm like, it's getting bad. Then you see the sharks. It's like they're flying out, jumping, It's like, dude, give me a break. The Meg looked better, okay? And that is actually a B movie, I would say. I mean, the only thing that Jason Statham didn't do is punch the shark and call him an SOB, but I feel like it could have gone there. You know what I mean? Why is that? I mean, Deep Blue Sea is older than Shark Night, and it looks better. It just blows me away. I mean, this is like some Sharknado level visuals here, and that's what really destroys the film. It's like, you can't tell me a clear, exciting film when your film looks awful, when it looks like a joke, when the entire thing looks like it was created with the intention of only making a quick buck. And that's why I couldn't stand this movie. I mean, that's really it. I mean, gosh, if you want to watch this movie, go ahead, but I don't recommend it. But let's get the roundup. Let's bury it like we do. Scale 1 to 10. It's a 1 out of 10. Awful. Caricatures for characters. Horrible shark visuals that should be far superior. The film just feels like they made a quick buck. The only saving grace is Chris Carmack delivering what he does best. He plays the big, tough, handsome bully, and he does a good job. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. The world's a crazy place. Be safe. Find me on Instagram, Mr. Deathbreath, and as always, I'll see you soon.